been a bit anxious this morning, triggered by a couple of really negative comments. And I wanted to share with you my favourite thing to do. So what happens to me when I'm anxious is there's part of me that's really anxious and there's part of me that's going, come on, can you pull yourself together? But what I'm not doing is offering myself the same compassion that I'd offer somebody else. So how do you access that? For me, my helpful way of doing this is with an image. So if I were to ask myself, the bit that's anxious, if that had a form, what would it look like? And the image that comes to mind is anxious Ted. He's 16, he's got long hair, he's got curly, and he's got a hoodie and baggy jeans. And he's going, why do you keep doing this to yourself? It's awful. It's going to keep going like this. You should just stop. That's what he does. And then the second voice that comes in, I'm terming Professor Ted. So Professor Ted wears a roll neck cardigan, he smokes a pipe, and he wears glasses. And he carries a big book so that he can do this. Come on. Really? Again? Are we doing this again? And that's not very helpful. If I were to ask myself, the bit of me that I reserve for everybody else, the bit of me that has compassion for my kids or for my clients or for anyone else, what shape or form would that take? And the image that comes into my head is Dad Ted, the bit of me when I'm being a dad. What would he do if he was faced with anxious Ted? Dad Ted would come in and he might not say anything at all. He might just say, yeah, it's scary, isn't it? And he'd put his arm around him. And that I can feel here. The reason I like the imagery is because I can feel it a bit more than just words. It's not so much what you're saying to yourself, it's the tone of voice you use.